Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Give double, we give double honor to our apostles and elders of great millstone. It's like y'all also say, shalom to all the Akim out there preaching the truth. Our truth is sincerity, scattered four corners of earth. Is a brother Taz on Kabar coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, I'm the brother from the GMS Miami, the heralds of Yahweh Shai 144 camp. Coming back with another video through the spirit. Once again, preaching the gospel. All right, before I even start, the Lord's true names are Yahweh, which his name means he is, he exists, and that who they call God, so-called, called God, and Yahushua, which his name means he saves, he delivers, who they so-called call Jesus. His true name is Yahushua. And speaking of Yahushua, I'm simply gonna touch up on this Genesis 1. There's a couple verses. There's a couple verses. Basically the first three verses. All right, because you got a lot of people, especially Jake. That be like, oh yeah, I read the Bible. I know I understand the Bible. But don't damn near understand the first three verses of the Bible, man. All right, they think so-called God made the whole heavens and the earth, which, Yahweh didn't actually make the whole heavens and the earth. He gave the blueprint, yes, but itself, no. All right. Which I'm about to break down, just the first couple three verses real quick, just break down that, it was actually, Yahweh and the angels, also with the elect too. All right, we got verse 1. This is Genesis 1, verse 1. It says, in the beginning, I'm going to read the verse verbatim. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. All right, which ultimately that, in the first verse, that word God means power. Our powers, which also means, if you go back in the Hebrew, means Elohim. But in the blue letter, it'll say Elohim, which says ruler, judges, divine ones, and angels. All right, that's a plain out clue to understand that it wasn't actually Yahweh who made it himself. Yeah, he did have the blueprint, yes, but he gave the instructions until he started with Yahweh on down. All right, which Elohim, which it really is Elohim in the Hebrew, just going to powers and the judges, man, and the angels, man. All right, that's who ultimately, made made the heavens and the earth, man. Okay. It's like, it's to back it up. I'm gonna get this First John, John chapter 1, verse 1. Just in the beginning. All right, that's the first clue. In the beginning was the Word. Okay. And who's that? Who that word is, talking about Yahushua. And the word was with powers, and the word was powers. All right. So basically that's going to, it says verse 2, the same was in the beginning with powers, and all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Okay. That's plain, but to understand that in itself, okay, you understand that what is that talking about? All right, because the word is talking about that word. You see, has a capital W too. W is talking about Yahushua. Yahushua it says was with the powers. Okay, with the angels, starting with the elect on down. Okay, that Yahushua was with them. Constructing the earth, man. Okay, going to verse 2 back in Genesis, it says and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the waters. And the Most High said, let there be light, and there was light. All right. And how was they able to do that? Because why? Yahweh gave them the blueprint. All right. Matter of fact, Yahweh gave them the blueprint. But, ultimately, back to what I was saying before I even started breaking it down, yeah, people say like they understand the Bible and this and that. They can't even understand the first verse. All right. Matter of fact, to understand the first verse, to understand the first verse is gonna make it more clear as you read. Okay, get this Another precept, Psalm chapter 33, verse 6, it says, by the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, okay? What the heavens made and all the hosts of them, slugging by the breath of his mouth, okay? You know, and that's talk about, once again, Yahweh Shai and the angels, man, okay? You know, that in itself, Genesis 1 verse even 1 in itself has its own breakdown to, you know, how this place was made, man. Okay, it's not simply, oh, you know, Yahweh that just made everything boom, bop, boop. Nah, man. Okay. It's like it. Okay, that's also too, that shows why it's very important to go into words, you know, the meaning. Say before even the truth, I thought it was just so-called God who just made the world. Okay. You know, and but once you get into the truth, you get the breakdowns, you get the understanding through the spirit, probably how about my side, the true understanding, and understand that the first verse of the Bible and stuff is deeper than what you think. All right, once you learn that, it's like, damn, it was your part. All right, because the Lord had everything done in a certain type of way in order, man. And that order was Yahweh Shai and the elect angels. Okay, which that itself is your palm, man. All right, I just really just wanted to touch up on that first verse. All right, the meaning, you know, and the importance of knowing. All right, the meaning of the words of the meaning of words and how, you know, this place, you know, I said this earth was made, man. Okay, that first verse is very important, man. Okay, you know, with that being said, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakadash. I give double honors to our apostles and elders of great Muslim. I also want to say shalom to other Akim out there preaching the truth and our true sincerity. Scattered four corners of the earth. I would wash shalom.